About a dozen of the nation's mayors recently announced a public commitment to establish reparations in their communities. Under the moniker MORE, Mayors Organize for Reparations and Equity, the coalition states that, quote, cities can and should act as laboratories for bold ideas that can be transformative for racial and economic justice on a larger scale. Mayors from MORE told us why they chose to act, why reparations are important, and what outcomes may emerge from their collective and individual efforts.
Cities like LA are working to solve our biggest problems by testing the boldest ideas, including reparations for slavery. We all pay a price for the legacy of slavery, and Los Angeles needs to and will write a new story that acknowledges the brutal history of slavery, but also creates a better future for Black Angelenos.
Why are reparations important to our community and to the country? African Americans continue to make lasting contributions to this country despite lack of resources being poured into our community and intentional policies that prevent upward mobility for economic success. Reparations pays homage to the African Americans of this country, of our past, our present, and our future.
If we want to make the most out of this moment, we have to recognize that the wounds of racial injustice run deep. And second, we also have to acknowledge that our country and our society has never directly addressed the issues of structural racism and anti-Blackness that exist. And look at where it's gotten us. That's why it's important to tackle these issues directly.
Yeah, so people, you heard it here, man. You already know what time it is. You tuned in, bro. School of the Turf. I only got one, question about it. Big ups to, the reparation fight, you feel me? But, what happens to individuals that don't identify with African American? So how does that work? You feel me? Because I don't identify with that. I know a couple other people that don't. I'm not saying identify with what you want to, but how does that help the ones who weren't slaves that occupied the Americas, such as my family, my lineage? So, there's just some questions, man. Leave your questions, concerns, and comments, man. Let's start this conversation, man. Spark one with me. I already know what it is. I want to hear your thoughts. Peace.